Today we're taking a look at Texas Southern vs Mount St. Mary's match, which is happening on Thursday, March 18, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. The Texas Southern Tigers and Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers face off on Thursday in an NCAA tournament play-in game at Bloomington Assembly Hall. The winner of this game will play against Michigan. The Texas Southern Tigers come into this game with a 16-8 record overall, and coming into this game they have won 9 games in a row, and they earned this berth by winning the SWAC. In the championship game against Prairie View it was a blowout, as they were able to win 80-61. Texas Southern on the season is averaging 74.8 points per game, while their defense is giving up 69.7 points per game. One issue for this offense though is they struggle to shoot from deep, hitting only 27.6% of his shots from deep. Michael Weathers has been the best player for Texas Southern, averaging 16.5 points while shooting 48.8% from the field and 28.8% from behind the three-point line. On the other side of this matchup is the Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers, who sit with a 12-10 record overall, and they were able to win the NEC. Coming into this game, Mount St. Mary's has won 4 games in a row, including the championship game against Bryant, a game they won 73-68. Mount St. Mary's likes to play a slower pace, and on the season they are averaging 63.7 points per game, while their defense is giving up 62.3 points per game. The Mountaineers are shooting 42.6% from the field and 33.7% from behind the three-point line. The Texas Southern Tigers have been playing extremely lately, as they are in the middle of a 9-game winning streak, including a 19-point victory against the Prairie View A&M Panthers in the SWAC title game. In that game, Texas Southern's offense was solid, as it scored 80 points while shooting 50.9% from the floor. However, that stellar offensive performance was somewhat expected, considering the fact that the Tigers have scored at least 80 points in 6 of its last 9 games. Now, Texas Southern will be looking for another offensive outburst in this NCAA tournament game on Thursday. Leading the Tigers offensively is senior guard Michael Weathers, who is averaging a team-high 16.5 points per game along with a team-high 3.6 assists per game. In addition, he is averaging a team-high 2.2 steals per game, as he has been extremely active on both sides of the ball. After winning the conference tournament, Texas Southern coach Johnny Jones discussed how proud he was of his team for overcoming a ton of obstacles this season. The Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers enter this game in fantastic form, as they are in the middle of a 4-game winning streak, including a 5-point road victory against the Bryant Bulldogs in the NEC title game. In that game, Mount St. Mary's defense was great, as it allowed 68 points while forcing the opposition into shooting just 38.5% from the floor and just 32.0% from the three-point line. However, the Mountaineers have been a fantastic defensive team all season long, as they are allowing just 62.3 points per game. Now, Mount St. Mary's will be looking to extend its winning streak behind another quality defensive performance on Thursday. Leading the Mountaineers offensively is senior guard Jalen Gibbs, who is averaging a team-high 16.5 points per game along with 4.8 rebounds per game. In addition, he is shooting 42.3% from the three-point line, as he has been able to stretch defenses out all season long. Leading up to this NCAA tournament game, Mount St. Mary's point guard Damian Chong discussed what his team's mindset is moving forward. So here are my 3 betting suggestions for that game. The Tigers are 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games as a favorite, and 4-0 ATS in their last 4 games overall. The Mountaineers are 4-0 ATS in their last 4 Thursday games and 4-0 ATS in their last 4 games overall. The over is 21-10-1 in Tigers' last 32 overall. The over is 4-1 in Mountaineers' last 5 overall. These play-in games between two 16 seeds are always difficult to predict, but the Texas Southern Tigers have head and shoulders more scoring depth, and they showed us more with their schedule, as they hung around with Washington State and St. Mary's, and they beat Wyoming. The Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers are a grinded-out defensive club that's had issues playing up to competition, and the offense can go quiet for long stretches. Texas Southern should win this game, so I'll lay the bucket. My first betting advice for you is to pick Texas Southern Tigers minus 1.5. Mount St. Mary's can't move with the Tigers. The Mountaineers thrive when they can stop teams from 3 and then grab the rebound, and Texas Southern doesn't care about that. It can't shoot from 3, anyway. It's about as massive a contrast in styles as there's going to be in the early round of the tournament, with Texas Southern hitting fast enough to go on a few nice runs, and it'll end up making at least 5 more free throws. It'll get to the line a whole lot more. My second betting advice is to pick the Mountaineers on the money line. Texas Southern is 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. Texas Southern is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games as a favorite. Mount St. Mary's is 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. The over is 21-10-1 in Texas Southern's last 32 games overall. I expect Mount St. Mary's is going to slow down the pace in this game, and points are going to be hard to come by in this game. Look for a lower scoring game, and for the under to cash with ease. My third betting advice is to pick under. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.